pretty much, like I said, I set the goal to do a certification this year. I was going to New York. I had my ticket booked from November last year. And I said, let me utilize this trip to do a certification. So I was looking for a spin certification in the area, and I didn't find one. So I just Googled certifications in New York in March, and Kangoo Power popped up. So I sent off an email, and the lady responded to me immediately, and we kept corresponding, I would say, from about January right up until the time I got to New York. And I went to New York February 28th. I did the certification and passed on March 8th and returned to Barbados on March 9th, just before everything went haywire. I thought spin, and I'm a spin junkie, so I thought spin was the ultimate calorie burner, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. Kangoo Power is one of the highest calorie burning workouts you will find right now on the market. The boot, it has the IPS system, and this is the spring, and this is the heart of your boot, the spring. And what this does is that this boot absorbs 80% of the impact when you exercise. So for people who have joint pains or issues, knees, back, anything like that, Kangoo Power is a safe exercise for you to do. It also causes you, the boot, it has some weight, it also causes you to burn 25% more calories than you would if you were wearing a normal sneaker. So it also builds endurance, it builds muscle, bone density, all of those things. Even one of the things that the ladies would love is that it takes care of those cellulite issues. It has caused me to be a bit innovative and kind of jump ahead of my plans for 2020, because I was planning to bring the online spin, but being locked down and everybody is at home, I decided to do the online classes. We haven't done Kangoo in any studio yet in Barbados, because the boots arrived in the island on the 27th, and we pretty much went on lockdown on the 28th. Once the lockdown is over and life returns to normal, the classes will be held exclusively at Island Fitness Lifestyle Center in Pelican Village. Nutrition, I think it's an individual thing, but what I can tell people, if you're looking to lose weight, there's a formula, and it is that you burn more than you input. So if you keep your calories, if you count your calorie intake and your calorie expenditure, then if your expenditure is higher than your intake, you will lose weight. So I my diet right now, since we've been home and with the increased training, because I'm now training 6 days a week, 3 days spin, 3 days Kangoo, I've added back a few things into my diet that I wasn't eating before, just so that I don't burn much more than I'm putting in. Because I want to maintain I'm at 126 pounds now, so I like to maintain that. Well, Kangoo is growing throughout the world. It's basically in Canada, US. It originated in Hungary in 2002, and it is growing. So I do expect to see it even within Barbados, to see more people being trained up in it and seeing more people involved, just because I would like to see more people healthier. And it is a really good way to lose weight, and it's a very fun workout as well, because once the music is pumping, once the heart gets going and you're bouncing, because it's a rebound fitness, you start to bounce, you start to feel good, and everything just flows from there. This virus is very serious, and I wish that people would take it and really look at what is happening, especially in New York right now. I've already lost 3 people that I know personally, a very close schoolmate, and there's a lady that my son would take care of my son when he goes down to New York. She died last week. She's burying on Saturday. So it has hit me very close to home. So I just wish that people would adhere to the government regulations, stay at home, don't come out unless you have to, and try to stay as healthy as possible. At least get in 15 minutes of exercise every day, even if it's just a skipping rope or the same jumping jacks that you saw us doing in your routines. Get up, do something, get your heart rate up, get your inner organs warmed up, so that even if you do have the virus, you can fight it, your body can fight it off.